In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a dark legend took root in the small village of Vladimirovac, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Her name was Anna Draxin, but she was known to all as Baba Anujka, or simply the Banat witch. To the desperate women of the region, she was an oracular woman of wisdom who promised an end to their troubles. But for the men in their lives, she was a terrifying agent of death. This is the story of one of the world's most prolific and oldest serial killers. A poisoner who sold murder, disguised as a mystical cure, to between 50 and 150 victims. Born around 1838, Anujka was not an uneducated peasant. She was an amateur chemist and herbalist, fluent in 5 languages, whose life took a tragic turn in her youth. After being seduced and abandoned by an Austrian officer, an event that left her heartbroken and with an illness, Anujka reportedly became a mystic. She retreated to solitude and devoted herself to studying medicine and the secrets of toxic plants. When her elderly husband died, Anujka built her own makeshift laboratory, and her infamous career began. Her clients were overwhelmingly unhappy wives, seeking an escape from violent or unwanted husbands. For a hefty fee, Anujka would sell them a custom-made concoction. She called it magic water or the love potion. But this was no love potion. It was a potent blend of poisons, specifically tailored to the victim's health and weight, often containing undetectable amounts of arsenic, henbane, and other plant toxins. The instructions were simple: administer a small dose to the unsuspecting victim. The results were slow, agonizing, and often dismissed as a sudden illness. A man would typically fall sick and die within 8 to 15 days. Anujka had an answer for everything. She would first ask the client, "How heavy is that problem you want to get rid of?" A chilling euphemism she used to determine the necessary fatal dose. For decades, her crimes went undetected. In a rural world steeped in superstition, the sudden death of a man was often attributed to bad luck, a curse, or a swift illness. People truly believed the frail old woman was using supernatural powers, not science. It wasn't until 1928, in the newly formed Kingdom of Yugoslavia, that the trail of bodies finally led back to the source. At the age of 90, Baba Anujka was arrested, alongside her accomplices, following a poisoning that left behind too much evidence. Though she denied everything, traces of arsenic were found in the bodies. She was ultimately convicted as an accomplice in 2 murders, and sentenced to 15 years in prison. Baba Anujka, the Banat witch, only served 8 years. She was released due to old age and died peacefully in her home in 1938, at the estimated age of 100. Her legend remains a chilling reminder of a time when the boundaries between folk medicine, science, and cold-blooded murder were blurred by desperation and fear.